Here we have another guest with us here from our neighbors. Hold on a second. Let me, first of all, I have to operate all this myself. I got the camera, first of all. Here's the microphone. I'll put this on you here, Dan. And you can move your hand to the side so you don't trip on that. And I'll turn that up. Dan Kangas from Lawrence Tech University. How are you doing, sir?
Doing well. How are you doing?
Good to see you. And you're our neighbors over there in Southfield. We're right across the street from Channel 7. So good to talk to you. And your role there at Lawrence Tech?
Yes, I'm a junior, second semester junior.
Good. And now you get a chance to come to press preview or here in the aspect of a reporter today or an industry person?
Well, we were invited along to join the Eyes on Design judges, walk around with them, get their feedback on what they thought of the cars here, and just get a preview of the show.
Great. So what is your impression of this show? And have you been to auto shows of past years?
Well, I'm originally from Wisconsin, so last year was the first year I was able to make it to this auto show. I like it. I get a big kick out of this show. It's great, especially coming here early, getting a sneak peek at all this stuff before the general public shows up. It's really cool. And seeing the concepts, it's great.
Now, are you more into the engineering side or the design side?
Design side, definitely.
All right, so give me your rundown on what you're seeing design-wise come out, not only in the reveals that we're seeing for the current model year that we're going to be buying on the showroom floors, but as you say, the concepts, which is that little peek down the road.
Well, you know, I'm seeing a lot of different design language. Inspiration I see coming from natural forms are also sort of like origami and sharp forms. I like seeing the innovation of the headlights and taillights. That's always interesting to see. I hear there's some laser headlight concepts coming out this auto show. I got to take a look at.
Laser?
Laser, yes.
Like they shoot laser beams, like cats with laser beams?
Sort of. I got to take a look and see what's going on with that, yeah.
Now, you get a chance also to look at some of these cars, like the iconic Mustang, the re-release of that. Now, you won't be old enough to remember, in reality, the '65 Mustang that really started that. But do you take a look at the Mustang today, and do you see the '65 in it?
Oh, definitely. There's lots of aspects of the Mustang that hint back to past designs. I still have yet to get over to that exhibit to take a closer look at it, but I've seen it in images, seen it in publications, and I'm really excited about it.
Now, have you seen the Ford F-150 pickup truck with the aluminum?
I've not been over there yet.
You got to check that one out too. So obviously you have not made it to the Ford exhibit.
Not quite, no.
What have you seen then that impresses you most here today?
Well, I've only been at a couple exhibits so far. I just was looking at Jeep. I was over at the Volkswagen exhibit. I saw their Dune concept. That was very cool. The lifted Beetle. That was interesting. So
I like the big Jeep that's way up off the ground with all the Mopar parts and stuff
definitely.
like that. Yeah, that's a good one.
Very exciting.
So the future, we spent a lot of time talking about the young people and what happens to them after they graduate. And for years, the problem in Michigan has been that somebody like you would get your education and you would move. Now you've come here from another state, which is encouraging in itself. Do you plan to stay when you're done?
I do. I'm very excited about the Detroit area. I'm glad with Lawrence Tech's positioning, in this area, and there's lots of opportunities here. So I haven't yet decided where I want to end up, but there seem to be lots of opportunities.
Yeah, we hear that all the time. That especially. There was a downsizing, perhaps in the manufacturing end of the automobile industry here, or at least a leaning of the people who build the cars. But there's the call out for engineers, and as a designer, you kind of fit in that category of the engineer design people.
Yeah, and especially Lawrence Tech, we seem to have a good balance of engineering and design. We focus on making our designs really work. So it seems to be a good place and time to be entering the auto industry.
So you're optimistic about the future?
Definitely, yeah. It's on the upswing.
Dan Kangas, thank you very much. Lawrence Tech.
Thank you.
Give us the perspective of the future of design as it comes in. If you had to design a car, which car would be the closest one that you've seen that would be the one you designed?
Tough question.
That FT1, I bet, right? That.
Well, I was looking at the Audi Allroad, that crossover.
Right.
That's really cool.
All right.
I like that kind of car.
All right, sounds good. Let me just get this off here.
Sure.
Thank you very much. Enjoy the show. Now you have to get over to the Ford and see that Mustang.
Definitely, yeah.
And then look at a picture of the '65 from way back in the day. That was a good one.